On May 4th, 1961, the Freedom Riders began their demonstrations. Conducting sit-ins through multiple southern states, the Freedom Riders were a group of civil rights protesters who rode on segregated public buses in opposition to state ignorance of civil rights rulings. In the Supreme Court cases of Morgan v. Virginia and Boynton v. Virginia, it was ruled that segregated transportation was unconstitutional. However, many southern states ignored the rulings and little enforcement by the federal government was implemented. As a result, many forms of segregating Jim Crow laws were still enforced in the South. Beginning in Washington, D.C. on May 4th, 1961, the Freedom Riders began riding segregated interstate buses, including Greyhound and Trailways, in racially integrated groups as a show of protest against enforced segregation. The riders were largely sponsored by Congress of Racial Equality and also organized by the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Many of the Freedom Riders were arrested by state police and violently harassed by public mobs. The violent reactions to the riders tremendously bolstered the civil rights movement of the 1960s, drawing greater attention to the issue of persistent segregation in the U.S.